Hey guys, so today's the day where I got my very first hate comment. And at first, I gotta admit, I really didn't know what to do with it. Should I delete it? Should I keep it? Should I reply to it? And then I decided, let's make a video out of it. Let's take that negativity and put it into something else. And this is why this video is gonna teach you how to deal with haters and bullies, no matter if they are online or in real life. This is gonna be the blueprint for you to know how to act in the future if you ever encounter a hater, a rude comment online, or a bully in school, for example. So basically, why is a person hating you and why is a person bullying you? The reason why a person is hating on you or bullying you, no matter if it's online or offline in real life, the reason why someone is bullying you is because they see something in you. The person that is trying to drag you down always sees you above them. They fear your potential. They fear what you might actually become if you realize your true potential. And in order to keep that from happening, they try to pull you down to their level. Haters and bullies are always way below your standard, okay? And they see that, and they know that, and they are threatened by it. That's why they try to keep comment negative things about you, say something rude to you, in order for you to not realize your potential, in order for you to not be confident about yourself, because they know deep down they are not confident either. So they are threatened by the thought that you might be confident, and then they put you on this pedestal, yeah? And when you're on that pedestal, that basically means that you're above them. And their ego can't handle the thought of something being above them. That's why they are trying to drag you down to their level. That's why they hate on you and that's why they bully you, because they see something in you. Even though you don't see that for yourself, they see it. They are threatened by it and they are trying to destroy it deliberately. So, how do you deal when you encounter a hater or bully? Actually, you don't deal with them at all, because a hater or bully only has power over you if you decide to give them the power. You can decide to not react on it. You can decide to just ignore it, live your life like you're used to, and just don't do anything, okay? If a person online, for example, comments on your video and is like, oh my god, you're so ugly, you do not need to defend yourself. If you defend yourself, for example, if you say like, no, why would you say that? And I'm not ugly and that's so rude. Oh my god, you're just fueling their negativity. You're just fueling their hatred, because then they have power over you. Then they have access to you. That's what they love. That's what they need. That's what they thrive on. You don't want them to have any access to you. Don't give them free access to you. Don't take it personal. A stranger basically online telling you something about yourself. Isn't that so stupid? Like, is that not so stupid? What could a hater online potentially tell you about yourself that you do not already know? And why do you take it as a truth? Why do you take what somebody else has to say about you as the truth? Someone says you're not intelligent, you're not smart, you're not funny, etc., etc. Why do you take that as your truth? Because you know you are pretty, you know you're funny, you know you're intelligent. That's not your truth. That's their perception that they have of you. That's their negativity. That's a reflection of their inner self. Basically, in most cases, when a hater, for example, is telling you something, really listen to it, because it usually reveals something that they think about themselves deep down. When a hater, for example, is telling you, you're not pretty, that's what they think about themselves deep down, but they project it onto you in order to feel better about themselves, because the ego needs that validation. The ego needs someone else to suffer in order for them to rise. They're not confident, it's just an ego boost. They're never confident, because true confidence is not loud. And true confidence does not need to keep other people small. True confidence does not need to judge other people in order to feel good. True confidence is about feeling good and then making someone else feeling good as well. You share that positivity. Ego, for example, is fueled by external validation. I am better than person X, Y, and Z. That's ego. Confidence would be like, I am good, and this person over there, they're killing it in life. They're killing it, I'm killing it. That is confidence. It is quiet. It comes from within. You don't need to shout it to the world. Hey, I'm confident, I'm the best, I'm whatever, I'm better and I'm above. You don't need to do that. You can be like, okay, I can be confident, I can make other people feel confident, and just act on it. You do not need to speak it, you need to act on it. Ego is more about what they say and less about what they do. They say a lot of things. They say, I'm better than you, I'm smarter than you, I can do everything better, and you're so pathetic, and whatever, and I don't know. It's just talk. Because if they were truly confident, they would act like that and not speak like that. You know what I mean? If a person is really, really trying to pull you down, like really think about energetically and spiritually and physically, where's that person at? They're at their rock bottom. Do you want to be dragged down to rock bottom? It's not a nice place. It's not a good place to be in. Why would you want to be there? Why would you let someone else pull you to a place that you do not belong? They can suffer there alone if they want to, because at the end of the day, they know who they are. At the end of the day, whatever they say in public is not what they think about when they're alone. They can say, oh my God, I'm the best thing on earth. But if their ego is only fueled by external validation, once that external validation is no longer there, they're insufferable. They are miserable. They are miserable deep down, and they have to go to bed at night every day, every night, every second that they spend alone. They know who they are, and they know they do people dirty in order to feel good, because clearly they cannot do it without you. They cannot feel good without you. That's why they need you to fuel their ego, because that's the only source for them to make them feel good about them. When I got this comment, I think it said something like, what the hell, you should delete this or whatever, I don't really remember. But my first thought was actually, wow, this person is obsessed with me. Like, this person really loves me, because can you believe, can you imagine someone is taking time out of their day to watch my video, probably watched it several times, takes time out of their day to comment on my video, and probably shares it with other people. Like, you're trying to tell me that your own stuff is not important enough, and watching and commenting my video is more important than whatever you have got going on in your life? You're telling me that I'm so important to you that you take time out of your day to comment on my video? Wow, thank you. Thank you, really. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Like, you must be so obsessed with me. You love me? Don't you realize that anything you comment on my video is only going to help the algorithm? Like, you're engaging with my post. You're actually helping me. Doesn't matter if you hate on me, but you're actually engaging with my stuff. You're actually helping me grow. And isn't that so miserable? Isn't that so sad that you got nothing in your life to do, that you need to go online and bully other people and hate other people? Isn't that so sad? Like, really think about what they have to do in their life, and really think about where they stand when they do stuff like that. You cannot possibly take that personal. You cannot possibly say, oh my God, this hurt me, because it's funny as hell. It is funny. It is embarrassing. Like, when they say, oh my God, you're embarrassing because you do X, Y, and Z, the fact that they're even telling you that is embarrassing. You're not embarrassing for doing the stuff that you love, but them trying to hate on you, but them trying to embarrass you is pathetic. It is literally one of the worst behaviors on this planet. It's such a low vibrating behavior. Where do you think people like this operate from? What kind of energy do you think people like them operate from? Desperation, fear, ego, and really insecurity. Because maybe you triggered something in them. Maybe there's a part of you that triggers them. There are certain triggers that people cannot stand to see when they look at other people. Maybe it's a part of them that they have locked away, that they are trying to hide from the reality, from the public. Maybe it's, for example, I don't know, for example, me, I'm a dancer, right? And you don't actually want to know how often I get comments like, oh my god, dancing is so cringy, and dancing as a male is so embarrassing. And I always ask myself, maybe this person, especially if it's a male that's telling me that, I just wonder, maybe this person wants to dance as well, but was shamed or feels embarrassed to do it or feels too insecure to do it, and then they're triggered by me actually doing what they want to do but they cannot do because they don't have the confidence to do it. Maybe it's just about their own shadow self that they've locked away and that you with your actions trigger. So in order for them to feel better, they now have to hate on you, even though they quietly probably love what you're doing, but they are not confident enough to actually do it. It's all about triggers. It's not about you, actually. It's never about you. It's about them. Whatever they say is a more accurate reflection of what they feel deep down about themselves than anything personal going on with you. I feel like today, in this day and age, it's so normalized to, throw a little insult or say something at the expense of someone else. Like just a little joke here and there. Everything starts small. When a person is telling you something like this, what you should do is you should not take it personal in a way that's like, yeah, what they're saying must be the truth. So, for example, if they're telling you that you're not pretty, then you should not think that you're not pretty because what they say is not the truth. That's their perception of you that they project onto you, but it's not your reality, okay? What you should do, however, is take it personal in a sense that when someone says something bad about you, you should confront them in a certain confident way. Like you should stand your ground. For example, if it happens between friends and they're jokingly insulting you or they're making jokes on your expense, right? They're like, "Oh my god, you're always saying something like this. That's so stupid. Ha ha." And you do not let that slide, right? You do not let that slide because the next time they will be like, yeah, this person is so dumb. And the next time you're letting the slide and laughing it off or brushing it off, next time they'll be like, yeah, they're this total asshole or scumbag or whatever insult you want to throw in. You do not want to tolerate that. You can either give them a passive aggressive insult back or you confront them head on. Not in a way where you insult them back, not in a way where you're desperately trying to prove yourself, in a way that's like, why would you say that? And oftentimes, when people are confronted about the why behind their actions, they don't actually know why they said that. They don't actually know why they are behaving that way. If you just ask them head on, why would you say that? Most of the times, people don't actually know why they are doing it. Like, really, really think about it. And also, what I want to add is do not take revenge. If they insulted you, or if you heard something that they judged you behind your back, or they laughed about you behind your back, or they said something bad about you behind your back, don't go on their level just to do them like they did you. Kill them with happiness. You don't even need to show them any kindness because they're not kind to you. You do not need to show them any more kindness. You put that kindness and show it to yourself, right? The kindest thing you can do for yourself is respecting yourself. And you kill them with happiness. You kill them by leveling up your life and becoming everything you say that you will become. That's going to trigger them even more. That's going to trigger them so bad, but that's none of your concern because What we learned in the past few minutes is that whatever they say is a more accurate reflection of them and nothing going on with you. So if they're triggered, let them be triggered. It's okay. It's okay. It is so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing to hate on other people. It is so pathetic. Enjoy the show, actually. So yeah, keep on going. Keep on going. Say the rudest things to me online, I don't care. Because I could not care less about what anything out there has to say about me. In fact, I find it pretty amusing. I find it funny. It's really entertaining actually. Like usually I would not engage in this, but when I read this, it's actually funny. Sitting in your bedroom, in your basement, whatever, in front of your computer, in front of your smartphone and commenting on people online. You don't got life. Don't got anything else to do. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to tell you. They're so busy with your life and you're busy with your life. It's a win-win situation because you do not care about what they say, but they care a lot about what you say. Because clearly they care. Clearly they care about what you say. So say more. Say a lot. It's going to trigger them. It's funny to see the reactions of people being triggered by you being yourself. I hope you guys learned something in this video about haters and bullies and whoever is messing with you, and I hope by now you don't take anything personal anymore, and by now I hope you know how to defend yourself, and I hope you know how to take that negativity and put it into something else. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.